Hey guys, Assalamualaikum. So today let's do some comparison between the old and new MUET format. As usual, there are 4 papers in MUET, which are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Okay, so today I'm just gonna go over the old and new MUET format just briefly. Okay, just briefly. It's gonna take a few minutes, so bear with me. Okay, so the first paper will be listening paper. So instead of 3 parts, they added 5 parts. Okay, and it used to be couple different kind of format, like information transfer, where you listen to the audio and then you have to kind of like write something. But for the new format, everything is multiple choice. Okay, multiple choice questions, which hopefully is going to be easier, right? And I think it will be easier if you do a lot of practice, because everything is multiple choice questions. So they are really trying to help you to score a higher band. So please do a lot of practice. And if you do a lot of practice, I think you will be able to get a high score on listening paper. Okay. Alright, next I'll be speaking paper. Alright, there's still 2 tasks. Okay, it's just the same. The only difference here is a group interaction and group discussion. Okay, for the old format MUET, group interaction, it kind of required you to interact with other candidates. Okay, if you interact with other candidates, that's awesome. You'll get high score for that. On the other hand, for the new format, for the latest format, they want you to get involved. It's not just interaction, but you need to get involved. You need to provide your opinion on whatever topic that's given. Okay, you need to provide your opinion, whether you agree or whether you disagree. And of course, it's not just that I agree with it. You gotta like provide your own explanation. You have to describe, or you have to give some sort of examples. So bear that in mind. Okay, they want you not just to be able to interact, but to be able to provide your thoughts, your opinions on a certain topic. Okay, all right, so let's proceed to the next one, reading paper. So instead of just 6 texts, now they have 7 parts. Okay, which is like 7 sections. It's pretty much the same, everything on multiple choice. So if you do a lot of practices and understand all the tags, make sure you improve your vocabulary so that you will be able to understand most of the tags. So I believe you will do well in reading paper. A lot of practice. Okay, a lot of practice, keep that in mind. Practice makes perfect. Okay, so the last paper for today will be writing. So it's still the same 2 tasks. The only difference is task 1, which is instead of report writing, they switch it. They kind of change it to guided writing. Okay, so report writing is just like just write. Okay, just like a report. For guided writing, it's like an email. Okay, you are replying or responding to an email. All right. So for writing part, keep in mind, there could be formal and informal types of writing. Okay, so keep that in mind. And a lot of people confuse. Okay, they use their spoken English. Okay, the spoken English, which means the way they talk in English, and then they do that in their writing. That would be wrong. Okay, for most parts, it's going to affect your writing if you use your spoken English towards your writing. Okay, because when you speak, it's kind of different than your writing. Okay, writing, even though it's informal, it's still kind of, you have to follow all the rules, right? On the other hand, for speaking, right, you don't really follow the rules. Sometimes you kind of mess up with all the grammar, the sentence structure. But well, that's fine for speaking, as long as people understand what you're talking about. That's good enough for me, right? For beginner, for sure. But if you you are aiming to a higher band, of course you want to be able to speak in a correct grammar rules, in a correct sentence structure. But it just the point that I'm making here, whatever the way you're speaking here, your spoken English shouldn't be the same as your writing. Okay, there's a technique when it comes to writing, there's a technique when it comes to speaking. So do some research on that. If you don't understand, let me know in the comment section. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.